And now moving into the college equivalent, conference play heating up here in college basketball. Joe, totally switching gears here, but who is your most overrated team and most underrated team heading into conference play?
Ooh. Ooh. This is hard because, you know, because they're not overrated anymore in like the AP poll.
You're going to say Duke?
Yeah, like Duke or UNC. I mean, and we said this last week. I mean, they're not good.
Yeah.
But I'm
I
gonna
mean,
spice
Duke
it up.
wins last night at Notre Dame, but it's a Notre Dame team that really isn't that good, and it wasn't convincing at all.
I am gonna say, I shall say, and this is just gonna be me making a hot take at this point. I'm gonna say Villanova. No, I will
Really
say
overrated.
I will
I
say
can see that.
Villanova. I will say Villanova.
I can see
Okay,
that. I can see that.
Virginia Tech was in the top 25 for like a week,
Then
just
they
because it.
got blown out.
Yeah, then like no, no, no. They are for sure my overrated pick. Okay, I
Well, they
mean
just beat Clemson in the first game.
I don't give a flying rat's ass who they beat. You mean Georgetown, right?
I'm talking about Virginia Tech,
Oh,
Virginia
Virginia.
Tech.
I thought you were talking about Villanova. I'm like,
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Villanova barely beats Georgetown, and they beat Butler comfortably, but that game was a little nervy early.
yeah. But like then again, it's Georgetown. I mean, they're not known for basketball
Yeah,
anymore.
yeah. I mean, they're better than they were last year, but they're nothing special.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna say Villanova because that Virginia Tech loss is just bugging me.
That's fair. And I'll actually second you on Nova. I put them fifth in my top 25, mostly by default, but honestly, it's because at their best, they're objectively a top five team. I mean, you look at the personnel they have, you look at the fact that their guard play is terrific. They added Caleb Daniels from Tulane, who's a terrific scorer, and they've been playing decently in most games, but they're streaky. They're really streaky. And against Georgetown, you saw that. In the first half, they were brutally mediocre. In the second half, they step it up, they wake up, and they play better and win.
Yeah.
My thing on Villanova is I think that, right, a top five team shouldn't, and they're seventh in AP poll, but a top five team, in my opinion, shouldn't be this streaky. For underrated, I say Florida State. I know the Florida game we can't really count fully for them, right? Because, of course, Keontae Johnson, prayers for him. We're glad he's talking and awake and everything, but like that whole incident overshadowed that game. But even before that, Florida State pulled a big win off at home against Indiana, who's not a bad team at all. I think Florida State, Scotty Barnes has shown he's legit. Scotty Barnes, out of all the freshmen in the country, I think he might be in top three right now, the way he's playing. Obviously, you have Cade Cunningham up there, Evan Mobley, but like Scotty Barnes, out of all these, like Terrence Clark, BJ Boston, all these guys, has really been the most consistent. And he showed up big in the last couple games. I like Scotty Barnes a lot. I think MJ Walker, the combination of youth and Florida State, could win them another ACC title, as crazy as that sounds. So I think Florida State is getting undervalued by a lot of people, and I think they could surge up the rankings.
Yeah. For my underrated, I'm just gonna stick close to home here. You should get it by now. If you don't,
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
yeah, I'm gonna say SMU. I'm not saying they're
Yeah,
like top 25, not not even close right
they're on
now.
the radar.
I mean, yeah, sure, but like, I mean, I'm saying they're like getting overlooked when they shouldn't right now. Okay, I mean, they haven't played anyone ranked, but they've been playing great from what I've seen. I watched the ECU game yesterday. They won 70-55, and you know ECU is not the best in the Carolinas for basketball, but like they're not too shabby half the time. You know, they're always a good team to beat. You know, but not what I like is the win over Dayton.
Yeah,
And I mean, Dayton, see, as we have seen, is not the we top in Dayton anymore. I don't know if you know that, Sam.
yeah, no, their most impressive win is a triple overtime one over Mississippi State.
Yeah,
It's nothing crazy.
but they're still 3-1.
But yeah, no. Also, their wins, right? It's Eastern Illinois, Northern Kentucky in both close games, and then barely beating
Yeah,
a Mississippi State team in triple overtime. That's they're 3-1, but none of the wins have really stuck out.
they're still 3-1 though.
Hey y'all, thank you everyone for watching. If you want to see our last video, click here. If you want to see our next video, click here. And if you want to subscribe, click on my face.